Hi folks, today I'm gonna show you how to make this lamp with only some scrap wood and some power cord. Okay, so this is the plank I'm going to use. I'm going to get rid of these screw marks, and then I'm going to cut the rest of the plank in two, and then we're gonna make our lamp base. So, after cutting the planks with my fake chainsaw, I marked the logs with a 60-degree angle where the planks are gonna meet later. And because I don't have a miter saw or a bandsaw, I had to use my sander to sand them down. That's not really the ideal method, because you will never get an exact angle on them, but for my work it works just okay. Having sanded down both of the planks, we can now glue it together, and because I don't have a solution ready to glue 60 degrees angles, I just push them together, and because they won't hold much weight, I think it's gonna be okay. Since I forgot to drill a hole for the light bulb before I glued, I have to do it now, and here I am just marking out the center of the plank and finding the position where I want my socket to stand. The hole is gonna be 4.5 centimeters, so because I don't have any tools big enough for that, I'm just drilling a lot of smaller holes. And then, as you can see, I am finishing it up with my Dremel. This is quite time consuming, but when you don't have the tools, you just have to find a way around it, and this worked out pretty great. And back to the sander again, now to sand down the legs on my lamp so it would stand steady on a table. Then I sanded down the corners of the lamp to make it more smooth, and I also sanded down the surface to get rid of all dirt that had gotten into the wood. Here I am marking the lines where I want my power cord to go through initially, and after that it's gonna go back and forth between the planks. And I make sure when I drill the hole that I drill straight and horizontally. Then it is time to do a test fit, and as you see it fits perfectly through. And if you remember my intro, you saw that the cable kind of looked like stitches, and it is here that I decide the length of these stitches. So I ended up with 2 centimeters with 2 centimeters of wood between each hole. I then draw up a line 1 centimeter inward of the end of the wood, so I have a guide for where my holes is supposed to be. And then it is time for drilling. I then do another test fit to make sure that I'm happy with the look it has before I continue with drilling the rest of the holes. The final thing to do before I can paint this is to get rid of the pen marks and to sand down the holes. Okay, so the stand has dried and we can now start to twist the power cable onto the lamp and get it where it's supposed to. After that we just have to connect it back into the socket and then tighten up the cord, and then I think we are done. So there's no magic to this, it's just to start, and it's just to be sure I start in the right hole, so it turns out correctly. Something wrong. Now that the wire are all the way through the lamp, we can reconnect the wire with the socket and put it in place. And when that is done, I secure the wire with some 5-minute epoxy to make sure that the wire stays in place within the wood. While gluing these holes, the camera really was up in my face, so I just recorded a few of these gluings and then I did the rest of them off camera. Okay, so the lamp is done. It went a lot faster when I didn't have the camera up in my face all the time. So all I did was to fasten every stitch here, if I can call it that, with resin. And I also had some resin down here to secure the base of the lamp. And yeah, I'm quite happy with it. I hope you like it too. And it has a lot of colors. So I now have my own lamp to use when I make videos. And if you enjoyed the video, please consider to subscribe. That would be really awesome. And if you like the video, please like it. Thank you, and I will see you next time.